guys, today I'm going to be doing my June beauty favorites, and I'm so happy to be filming this because I missed last month's video, and it was totally unintentional that I missed last month's favorites, but honestly, time has been going so ridiculously fast recently that it was just like the month was just like, and I was like, I missed my window of opportunity to film my favorites video. I cannot believe that it's July. It's July 1st right now. I cannot believe this. This is my birthday month. My birthday is on July 20th, and I feel like I just celebrated my 24th birthday like 2 months ago, and I'm like, wait, I'm turning 25 already? Like, what is happening? It's insane how fast this past year has gone. It's like the fastest year of my whole life. Time flies when you're having fun, right? So because I missed last month's favorites video, that basically means I have 2 months of products stacked up here in front of me. I have a lot to talk about in a short amount of time. So go pour yourself a glass of wine. Oh my God, that rhymed. Ah, so many rhymes. Snaps for me. But seriously, grab yourself a little snack because this is gonna be a long video, but it's gonna be a good one. Lego. So this is definitely my #1 favorite of the whole month, and I also think my #1 favorite of the year. You know what? Possibly this is the most favorite thing in my life so far. This is the highlighter that I collaborated with Becca Cosmetics to create, and it is called Champagne Pop. Oh my God, you guys, just saying those words is so surreal. Holy moly. I really don't know who I am, what I've done to like deserve this. It just seems like too much. It's just crazy. So first thing is first, I feel like we're gonna throw up. This is what the outer packaging looks like right here. It is a kind of coppery gold shade, and then it has like little water droplets on the actual packaging, which is supposed to go along with the theme of champagne because it is named Champagne Pop. So that's why those water droplets are there. And then on the packaging it says Becca, and then it has my signature underneath. And yeah, I just like literally signed a piece of paper and then they like stamped it onto the box, and I was like, but I don't have a pretty signature, but it's there. Then on the back, I have like a little statement about the product, a photo of yours truly. I wish that's what the photo actually looked like. Like that would be a better representation of me, but sometimes you gotta play glamorous. So as far as the actual highlighter goes, it comes in the exact same packaging as all other Becca highlights, and it is also the same formulation as all other Becca highlights. I only created the color and the concept behind Champagne Pop, not the actual formulation. It's staying true to the Becca formula that we all know and love, but this is a limited edition product, even though it is in the same packaging as always. So when you open it up, there's just a plastic protector right here with Becca's logo and then my signature. And then here's the actual, hey babe. It's like my badge of armor. Highlight on fleek, highlight on fleek. So I'm wearing Champagne Pop today, obviously, and this has honestly been the highlight that I've been wearing for the past 4 months straight, unless it's been a tutorial where I haven't been able to use this because I couldn't talk about it yet. This is all I have been wearing for the past 4 months because I received the original one 4 months ago, but just had to wait and wait and wait to talk about it. So yeah, I am in love with this to say the least. I am wearing a matte blush and a matte bronzer, and then I have this on the cheeks, the inner corner of the eye, and the brow bone. So you can see the shade right there. So my vision behind Champagne Pop was to create a color that's gonna give a very wide range of skin tones the ability to achieve a summertime, very golden glow without being too brown, too muddy, too bronze, because I didn't want someone who's very fair to be like, oh, I wish that would look good on me, but it doesn't because it's too beige and it looks dirty on my face. My sister, really her skin tone was what I kept in mind because my sister has the hardest time finding a highlight that actually shows up or actually looks pretty on her because her skin is truly the shade of milk. She's so fair. And so when this color looked beautiful on her, I was like, done, nailed it. I will go ahead and link my sister's blog post. She did a review on this and she just posted it this morning, and she shows swatches of Champagne Pop along with Becca Opal and Becca Moonstone, because I know a lot of you guys are asking what this looks like in comparison. So I'll link that down below, and if I find any other blog posts with swatches, I will link those as well for you guys so you can see what this looks like compared to the other shades in case you already own those. I will definitely tell you that Champagne Pop has much more of a pale golden shade compared to Opal is more of a beige, and Moonstone is more of a white vanilla. So this is definitely more of a golden color. Oh, my baby. I'm so excited. I hope you guys enjoy it. Even if you don't, I'm just so excited in the fact that I collaborated with Becca Cosmetics. I can't even deal with this. I wish you guys could have been there so bad at our initial meeting last year. I just wish you guys could have, I could have had a camera, or you guys could just be there with me. Just the things that Becca were saying about my subscribers and just like the family that I have built here on YouTube and the relationship. It's just so kind and so sweet, and they're just really good people, and it's been an amazing experience, and thank you so much to you guys. I love you so much. So thank you for your encouragement, and this is happening because of you. So yeah, I love you and thank you. So let's move on. Too surreal. I need to take a deep breath before I can move on. Give me a second. This next product I am so excited to talk about because I've raved about it in the past few videos, but I haven't actually gone in depth about it. And this is the Elsie Micro Silk Foundation. LILIT, who is also known as Makeup by LILIT on Instagram, and I will link her down below for you guys. She is the creator and the owner of this brand, which is just, I personally feel like this foundation is like the best foundation I've ever used for all of humanity. And I know that that sounds so silly, but what I mean by that is if I was still freelancing and if I was still doing brides every single weekend, I would have this foundation in every single color in my kit and call it a day. It is so beautiful. It is a natural matte finish. It does not settle in fine lines and wrinkles. Amazing. It doesn't crease. I live in the humidity of Florida. It is like nasty swampland out here, and at the end of the day, my foundation is always melted. It's always just kind of sitting on my skin like, take me off, I'm done. This foundation doesn't look like that. This foundation, honest to God, looks just as beautiful 8 hours in as it did when I first put it on. I don't know if it's technically long wearing, but it's long wearing on me. It is just beautiful. Because I am dry, I will use like MAC Fix Plus or some sort of like dewy skin spray to kind of make this a little bit more luminous, because I like my foundation to have a little bit of a glow. But that's what makes this foundation so great, is if you are more oily, this foundation will be great for you. If you're normal, it'll be great for you. And if you're dry, it'll be great for you. You can make this work no matter what your needs are. It's just beautiful. And the most exciting part is that LILIT saw me raving about this foundation in my last video, and she emailed me and she wants to offer my subscribers a discount code for the whole month of July, which is ridiculously generous, you guys, because like I said, she's doing this on her own. This is her new company. This is an amazing product. She doesn't need to offer a discount code, but she is. She is just so sweet, and she was just so kind and so thankful that I liked her foundation that she wanted to offer you guys a discount code. So I will link that down below for you guys. It'll last for the month of July. So 30 days for you guys. Make sure that if you use it, you give her a thank you, because it's just so sweet of her. So again, I will link that all down below, her Instagram, the product, and the discount code, along with everything else you need to know. Okay, moving on. I actually have one more foundation to talk about. Not as much to say about this as I did about the Elsie, but this was actually purchased because of Kathleen Lights. I saw her using it in a video and I was like, okay, that looks amazing. Even though she makes everything look amazing, I'm still gonna buy it. This is by the brand Bourjois, and I actually found this on ASOS.com. I know that's so random, but that's where I found it. And I just guessed my color online, and I guess I got lucky and I was right. So I am the shade 55 Beige, and it's like the perfect shade for me. This is called the Healthy Mix Serum Foundation. It is a gel foundation, and it says it's a 16-hour radiance boosting foundation. It's a pretty basic foundation in the sense that if you are dry, you're gonna love it. It does last a long time on the skin, and it feels like a moisturizer. It's very dewy, it's very luminous. It definitely gives a radiant glow, but it is not shiny or sparkly or glittery or over the top. It's just beautiful. So if you're dry or normal and looking for that radiance, I highly recommend this. It is like my favorite radiant foundation right now. Like, as opposed to Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk, which you know is like my bitch, I've been using the Bourjois. Gorgeous. I said to quickly mention the MAC Fix Plus. They came out with a few limited edition scents this month. They came out with a cucumber, a rose, a lavender, a coconut, and there's someone else. There was another one that I can't remember. And I only own the coconut for now, but I am going to go purchase the cucumber because that just sounds amazing and refreshing. But I have been loving this. It's just a simple idea, but it's just brilliant, because for a product that you use all the time, it just makes it so refreshing, and it makes it like an experience. And us girls are always looking for experiences, right? And that's what this is. It's the same Fix Plus as, why did I just waste the spray? Come back to mama. It's the same Fix Plus as always. It just has the scent in it. I was nervous that it was gonna break me out, because sometimes things that are scented can make my skin sensitive, because I am so ridiculously sensitive. It's insane. I love this though. It smells like coconut. It smells like you're just on the beach, and every time you spray your face, you're just like, yes, you feel special. So I have been loving this month. This is the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist, and I did talk about this in my last video, and I've mentioned it on Snapchat, but again, I will admit, I'm guilty. I purchased this only because Kim Kardashian uses it, and I was like, Not even thinking about it. Just purchase, yep, mine. It is expensive, but worth every penny. I've never used a product like this in my life. It is so moisturizing. It makes your skin so luminous and so dewy. I will spray this on my face with no makeup, no foundation whatsoever, and my skin just looks gorgeous. Like, and it's all because of this. If I self-tan the night before, the next day, I won't wear makeup and I will just spritz this, and I truly feel like I'm just glowing. And you can't believe how many people have made comments to me in public, even my own family members, asking me, did you change your skincare routine? What did you do? Why does your skin look so beautiful today? And I'm like, oh my God, it's this skin mist. So if you are dry or normal and you're looking for a glow and you're looking for luminosity, it's this right here. The only negative about this product is I did spray it on my face after I had completed my entire full face of makeup, and my mascara on the top did transfer to that hood area of my lid up there. And because it does have that luminous dewy property, it's gonna contain oil, and that oil is obviously what's making it transfer and spread. So now I spray this in the beginning of my makeup, or I spray it before I apply mascara, wait a minute, and then go in. That was just my experience though. You may not have that issue, but I did. So that's how I've been using it, and it works perfect for me. I showed this in my Sephora haul, and I have fallen in love with it this past weekend. So this is the Terracotta Spray by Jaclyn. This is a bronzing powder mist with sunscreen of an SPF 10. So when I went away this weekend, I went up to the UP in Michigan on a family reunion. I literally brought the tiniest bag of makeup you've ever seen, because like, who needs makeup up there in the woods? You know what I'm saying? I literally brought like mascara, this, like lip gloss, and foundation. That's all I brought. It was ridiculous, and I felt like such a dude. So I had the shade 02 Medium, and the way I was using this on my trip was actually with no foundation whatsoever. I would take the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin, and I would just give it a little spritz just to make my skin look slightly alive, because up there it is so freaking dry. My skin looked like a zombie. It was just crepey and dead and lifeless. And then I would take this and I would spray it onto this angled Morphe brush. This is the E4, which I use for blush, but I was also using it for this bronzer when I was up there. So I would spritz it on this brush, and then I would just take it and put it on the cheeks, the forehead, the chin, and just lightly bronze my face, and I was done. And when I would put this on, my sister would always be like, oh my gosh, Jaclyn, you just look alive. I would come downstairs with just this and mascara, and she'd be like, it's amazing what the smallest makeup can do. And it just makes you look fresh and bronzy in such a natural way. So that's why I love this, because you can use it without makeup. So if you're someone who wants the bare minimum, I totally get it, especially in the summertime. This is a great product because you can just spritz it on your brush on bare skin and it blends beautifully. A lot of bronzers, you need to have a base of foundation or powder for it to really blend nicely. This doesn't need it. It can go on bare skin and it just blends so flawless and smoothly. So that is the Terracotta Spray by Jaclyn. Jaclyn. House of Lashes, iconic lashes. Oh my gosh, you guys know that I have been in love with these recently. You have no idea. These are my favorite lashes right now. I know that I am super late on the bandwagon. The second that I posted on Instagram how much I love these lashes, so many people were commenting like, really, Jaclyn, you're just now falling in love with these? Like, welcome to the show. This has been happening for a while. But I just absolutely love these. I have quite a few photos on Instagram of me wearing them. I've used them in a few tutorials. I swear I can't get sick of them. I wear them with liner, without liner. I love them. They just make your eyes look so open and just big. They're bold in all the right ways. They're spiky and they're fluffy. I love them. The House of Lashes, iconic lashes. I am so overjoyed that MAC finally did this, and they created a lipstick in the shade Whirl. Whirl is one of their most popular lip liners. So it's a matte taupey brown lipstick. I believe it is going to be limited edition. I'm not totally positive, but I have worn this 3 times this month and I just love it. I wore this in a Snapchat about 2 weeks ago, and I was flooded with questions of what lip color I was wearing, and I was responding to them on Twitter and Instagram telling you that it was Whirl by MAC, but if you were one of the people who were wondering, that's exactly what I was wearing. I've worn this 3 times this month and I just love it. It's just such a great kind of dark brownie mauve shade. It's Whirl. It's Whirl lip liner, but in a lipstick. It's Kylie Jenner's color. You know what I'm saying? This is the color that she wears all the time that people love so much right here. I've been loving it. I am so happy to be talking about these next products. This is a new line called Hous. Hous of Dolls. I'm sorry, it's not House, but it's H-A-U-S. So Hous of Dolls. And this line was created by a fellow YouTuber. Her name is Natalie. And I am so happy for her because I have been watching Natalie's videos since before I even turned on a camera and even thought about creating my own videos, which is crazy. And I remember I sent her like a private message before I ever even got on YouTube and just told her that her highlight was beautiful. And she responded to me and was like, oh, thanks so much. And we like talked about how we both worked at MAC. And she was just so kind, and I'll never forget that. And so I've been subscribed to her ever since, and I followed her ever since because she's just such a doll. And now she has her own lipstick line, you guys, called Hous of Dolls. And I am so excited, and I just want to show my support to this. She only has 4 lipsticks so far, but they are 4 beautiful lipsticks, and she did do this all on her own. She says that she has no investors, that she didn't have anyone controlling her. This is all her and her dream, which is just so amazing, and I know how hard it is to do this. Oh my gosh. So I am so happy for her and so proud that like she did this. It's just amazing. So the packaging is adorable. Like it stands like this on like its little gold pedestal. Stop me. And then it comes out like this. This is my favorite shade. This is what I'm wearing on my lips right now. And this is called She. Beautiful nude lipstick. It's just so pigmented. It has such an awesome smell. It smells like an old school like Mary Kay lipstick. And I'm saying that because I love that scent so much. It just smells good. Very pigmented, very moisturizing. They're just beautiful, beautiful colors. And then this one is called Cake Killa. I love this shade. It's like a bright coral kind of fuchsia. It's just sexy. It is gorgeous, especially for summer. So happy for Natalie. I will link Hous of Dolls and I will link her Instagram down below and her YouTube so you guys can check her out and her promotion and marketing for this stuff as well. So yeah, you go, Natalie. I'm so happy for you. So MAC came out with a new eyeshadow formula, and the second I saw them, I was like, And my friend who still works at MAC, she texted me and she told me that I needed all of them, and I was like, done, trust you. These are the new Dazzle shadows. So they're kind of similar to like the MAC Pressed Pigment in the sense that they are just extremely glittery. But what's really cool about these is they're kind of three-dimensional in the sense that they have 2 shades in one. So like the one that I am wearing on my lid right now, recently I have been like obsessed with turquoise and blues and greens as eyeshadow. It's like my new thing right now. So it's happening. I am wearing Try Me On, and the one that I am wearing is like a turquoise and a yellow combined. So like when you're looking at it close up, you can see the flecks of yellow and turquoise. It's just so beautiful. A beautiful concept, beautiful colors. And my other 2 favorites are Let's Roll, which is like a cranberry, orangey, pinky shade. Again, they have different colors. It's like, see how it goes from like orange to cranberry? So cool. And then this one is called I Like to Watch. And it's kind of a weird name, but that's okay. This one goes from like a lime yellowy green to like a kind of burgundy-ish purpley color. They're so cool. They do have tons of fallout when you're applying them though, to be honest. So I would recommend applying them before you apply your foundation or using a glitter glue so that they don't fall over your cheeks when you're working with them. But they are so gorgeous. I own almost all of them because they're so cool. I don't know if these are limited edition or not though. I didn't even look. I'm not as in tune with MAC as I used to be. Since I used to work there, I used to like, you know everything about them. I don't as much anymore. I wish I did, but I will list all that information down there in the description bar. I am so late talking about these. I feel like everyone and their mother has talked about these recently except me, but at least I'm talking about them now. These are the Morphe Elite brushes, and I'm sure that some of you are probably like, oh, here we go again. But the reason that you're hearing so many people talk about these brushes is because they are seriously ridiculously amazing. I want them to come out with like tons of other styles in this same collection because they are honestly some of the best brushes I've ever used in my life, and these are my favorites from the collection that I'm holding right here in my hand. So this angled one, which they technically call a contour brush, this is what I've been using as a blush brush. This is the E4. You guys, best blush brush I've ever used in my life. Just saying, best brush ever. Like, I've never used a blush brush that works better than that one. But I will also use this for bronzer as well. So you can use it for whatever you want. But blush, it's like amazing. This gigantic brush, I will use this for bronzer. If you are a powder girl, this will be perfect. Just to powder that whole face, like you don't have to do anything. Just big, done. It's so gigantic. I'll use this for bronzer, and then I'll also use it down here just to kind of blend everything together. It's just a massive brush that is so nice and dense, but still fluffy and blendable at the same time. And this is the E1. And then these three eye brushes, I just can't live without now that I have them in my life. This is the E22, the blending brush. This is what I use today for my entire crease. I've been using it like crazy. This pencil brush right here, this is the E18. I've been using this underneath my eye as my go-to pencil brush. And then this little tiny baby right here, this is the E36, and I have been using this for inner corner highlight. Done, done, and done. And I have heard a few people recently making accusations and just kind of like speculating that I'm only talking about Morphe because I want to make money, and I just want to shut that down right now and remind you guys, I am never going to talk about any brand or any product ever in my life that I do not absolutely love. People can offer me $100,000 and I'm gonna say absolutely not if I do not 100% believe in a product. I was raised in the way that lying is just the worst thing that you can do. I was very, very badly disciplined for lying when I was a little girl, and I learned my lesson real quick. I will never lie to you guys. My relationship with my subscribers is the most important thing to me, more than fame, more than money, more than anything in the world. I don't care about those things as much as I care about having an honest relationship with my subscribers. And I hope that that comes through and shows in my videos. And just please keep in mind that every single brand that I am an affiliate with, every single brand that I have like a code with or a relationship with, it's because I discovered their products and then they discovered me. Morphe did not know who I was until I was raving about their products, and then they reached out to me and said, hey, we want to make you an affiliate and give you a discount code for your subscribers. Done. Just keep that in mind. I will never sell out for money. I'm never gonna lie to you. These videos are always 100% honesty, so just keep that in mind. So these brushes are incredible, some of the best that I have ever used, and I'm just being honest. So last, but certainly not least, now that we've been sitting here for 45 minutes, is the Laura Mercier translucent powder. I just discovered this maybe 4 to 5 weeks ago, and I have been absolutely in love with it. This is very popular in the beauty community right now. Everybody is using this powder to bake or cook their face. I'm sure you guys have seen this method. It started in the drag world and it has now transferred over to the beauty world. And it's just a way of making your makeup sit and stay and last longer and be sweat proof and basically bulletproof. It's your armor on your face is what baking and cooking basically means. I have been loving this for many, many reasons. The way it makes your makeup stay and not move. I use this to clean up my contour. So if I grab like a big old powder brush and go in, I will then take the translucent powder and just kind of go along the bottom of my cheeks, go along the top of my cheekbones, just kind of clean up any messy bronzer or contour. And it's just absolutely beautiful. It's the only translucent powder that I've ever actually liked, because all other translucent powders leave like a white cast, or they just feel so strange and on the skin and they make my face look kind of crepey. But this one is not the typical translucent powder, and it actually has a little bit of color in it. Just a little bit. It's like a little bit of a vanilla base to it. It's gorgeous. I've recommended it to tons of like personal family and friends, and they all love it. It's just great. So that is the Laura Mercier translucent powder. All right, you guys, so that completes this video. I am so sorry if it was seriously 45 minutes long. This took me forever to film, but honestly though, I've learned my lesson. Bad Jaclyn. I'm never skipping a month again. This is what happens when I skip a month and I have to pile everything together. But I hope that you guys enjoyed it. And as always, leave me your favorites for the month down below in the comments. That's my favorite part. You guys know it. I love reading all of your favorites and getting ideas and taking notes so that I can see what I need to buy and try next. So yeah, you know this works both ways, right? Like I feed your makeup addiction and then you feed mine. Okay, just making sure. All right, I love you guys and I'll see you soon. Mwah! Bye. Beauty favorites. I feel like I'm gonna pass out. Not gonna lie. Hey guys, it's been a while. Becca Cosmetics. Oh my God, every time I say that, I just feel like I'm gonna throw up. Champagne pop. Oh my God! I just feel like, oh my gosh. Do you see it? It's waving high. Oh my gosh, every time I say that, I just feel like I'm gonna like throw up in the best way possible. If I throw up, don't be concerned. It's only good things, only good vibes while throwing up. Just wanna let you know. Hashtag champagne pop.
Jesus loves her, she wants more. Oh, bad girls get you down.
No? Okay. Cause I'm a flashlight. Oh my God, I really need to get it together. Ritz, I was like,
Say so on my bad pictures I can see your halo.
I can't handle this. On my bad bitches, I can see your halo.